Thank you for joining us on This Is Exclusive. Ladies and gentlemen, over the weekend, Pakistan tried misadventure with Afghanistan. They tried attacking Kabul and they received a bloody nose. And Pakistan, being Pakistan, has done what it did in Kargil and many wars before. It dumped, abandoned its troops. For the first time since the war between Pakistan and Afghanistan broke out, we have pictures of how Pakistan left behind its soldiers, leaving it to the Afghan forces to return the bodies and to give them an honorable farewell. Pictures coming up. Here are the headlines on This Is Exclusive. Third attack on Kapil Sharma's cafe in Canada. The Lawrence Bishnoi gang has claimed responsibility.
My friend has been there now for a long time, and he's assured me there will be no oil purchased from Russia. I don't know, maybe that's a breaking story. Can I say that?
India responds to Trump's claim that Prime Minister Modi made a Russian oil promise, says India's interests are paramount. Denies the call ever happened.
Indian government is, as I said, is acting having in mind the interests, the national interests of this country in the first place. And our cooperation in energy is very much in tune of those interests.
Russian envoy responds to Donald Trump's oil claim, says India-Russia energy ties are in sync. RJD fields gangster Shahabuddin's son for the Bihar elections. Lalu and Shahabuddin relations being taken forward by Lalu's son and Shahabuddin's son. The politician Don nexus in Bihar continues. Ladies and gentlemen, how many times in the past have we seen Pakistan abandon its own soldiers? How many videos have we seen in the past of Pakistani soldiers saying they've been dumped by their own country? They don the uniform for Pakistan, but they've been dumped by their country. And we have exclusive videos coming in. Afghanistan forces have shared some exclusive videos from Republic TV, with Republic TV. And these are videos of Pakistan abandoning its soldiers' bodies and how these bodies are being packed, given an honorable send-off by the Afghan forces and the Taliban. And this afternoon at 3 p.m., exclusive pictures, ladies and gentlemen, exclusive pictures on Republic TV. Only we have access to these pictures. And these are videos shared by the Afghan government of how Pakistan abandoned its own soldiers. For the first time, we are seeing these pictures of how Pakistan left behind the bodies of its soldiers in Spin Boldak, in the different areas where they engaged with the Afghan forces. And we spoke to a few sources in the Afghanistan army, in the Afghanistan armed forces, who confirmed that many soldiers' bodies were left behind. They have even shared videos of Pakistani soldiers' bodies being left behind. Let's go full frame to the videos of the bodies, please. The full frame pictures of the bodies of the Pakistan soldiers. This is the video that was shared with us. And they confirmed that this afternoon at 3 p.m., they dialed the Pakistanis and requested the Pakistanis to take the soldiers' bodies back and ensure it reaches the families of the Pakistani soldiers. The Afghan forces are doing it. It's what Pakistan should have done, left the dead behind. Let me go across to Lieutenant General Kamaljeet Singh. Lieutenant General Kamaljeet Singh is a former Army commander, State Information Commissioner, and has been an advisor to the Chief Minister of Haryana in the past. Lieutenant General, you're looking at these pictures, sir. It's not the first time Pakistan has done it, but every time there's a conflict, Pakistan ends up doing this. Sir, what does it say about the Pakistani army? I'd like to get your view on that.
See, Jai Hind to your viewers. I have deep sense of regret at an army abandoning its fallen comrades. We saw it in Kargil, and we had this thing of Indian Army exhuming those remains, getting them out in certain cases, handing over bodies, and there is this story of Captain Karnal Sheikh, who got a very high gallantry award in Pakistan. He was also left abandoned over there. So it's nothing new for Pakistan. In that case, they uh, completely forgot about those Shia Northern Light Infantry soldiers who were initially brought in masquerading as Fidain or Mujahideen, but later they were left abandoned over there. What we see now is very disturbing, something which should not happen. And this so-called ceasefire, which has been called, has thrown up a lot of questions. Who asked for this ceasefire? For how long will this ceasefire last? Because it is said that Pakistan ran to Qatar and Saudi Arabia to somehow get this ceasefire because they had suffered very heavy losses. In any case, on Durand line, across towards Pakistan, the writ of Pakistan state does not run over there. There is a kind of separatist movement going on. Those people are not with Pakistan state. The situation is as bad as Balochistan. And about the ceasefire, we don't know the duration. Pakistan says 48 hours, Taliban says open-ended. And also there is some talk that Pakistan has decided to play another mischief. It is now wanting to get President Trump into the whole game. See, this is taking psychophancy to very high order, building up a case for his so-called Nobel Prize. I wish President Trump success in his endeavors if they are well-meaning, but manipulation of him like this, he should be careful about. He should be wary about it. Pakistan can be a short-term asset. India is a long-term partner. They should realize this, because in the past, Pakistan has been let down many times. America has been let down by Pakistan many times. So if Pakistan and correspondingly, Pakistan has also been just abandoned by these countries when their interests are met. So I hope American state, deep state, takes this into account, looks at the long-term interests, doesn't meddle in this conflict, allows Qatar and Saudi Arabia to sort it out, and puts some sense into Pakistan's mind. You can't resolve a separatist movement by inordinate or indiscriminate use of force. So that is my take on this. I am distressed, I am worried, and I hope Pakistan state takes ownership of their fallen soldiers.
So, I have some more breaking news updates coming in right now. And let me go across to the next. Lieutenant General, stay with me, sir. General, stay with me because I have some more news coming in. We have a breaking news update coming in from Pakistan now that the Prime Minister of Pakistan, Shehbaz Sharif, has responded a few minutes back saying that his government was ready to talk to Afghanistan. They've been hammered by Afghanistan, and they are saying, okay, let's talk now. Shehbaz Sharif, what he has also done smartly is trying to link the attack on Afghanistan to Muttaqi's visit to India. This is the official quote. General, they have said, this is Shehbaz Sharif who has said, unfortunately, despite all efforts, this was not possible. And when this attack was ongoing on Pakistan and on complete Indian incitement, their foreign minister Muttaqi was in New Delhi, so we were forced to provide a comprehensive response by the Pakistani army. So they're indirectly saying that they attacked Afghanistan because Muttaqi was in India, we could not dial him. They're linking the attack to Muttaqi's visit to India directly. Now it's official now.
See, Mutaki may have come to India. Firstly, see the chronology of events as they unfolded. Mutaki had just about landed in India when Pakistan attacked certain targets in Spin Boldak and other areas, even in outlying areas of Kabul. And in any case, Mutaki is just the foreign minister. The real power in Pakistan lies with the Kandahar Shura, with Haibatullah Akhundzada, with Hassan Akhund, who's the prime minister, and with Haqqani brothers. So, how does Mutaki suddenly acquire a relevance larger than the Amir al-Momin of Afghanistan, the Prime Minister of Pakistan, the Deputy Prime Minister of Pakistan, and the people who effectively run the government over there? So this is strange. I fail to understand why should they try to do these kind of theatrics. See, Pakistan has been doing too much of it. It happened at Sharm el Sheikh, where their prime minister, in a very, very demeaning and sycophantic manner, praised President Trump. That's not how statesmen articulate their views in such an important summit. And now this mischief again. So this is entire game which is being played out. I'm sure Indian state is vigilant, careful, but more than that, I will appeal to American deep state, to countries like Qatar and Saudi Arabia, to not fall prey to this kind of gaming, this kind of theatrics. It's a problem created by Pakistan for its Baluch people and Pakhtun people, Pashtuns. And it's a problem which is going on for many decades. We've seen quite a few campaigns carried out to somehow put down this separatist movement. But now there is a new element, Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan, which is acquired. See, in this year, we are only in October, 2,400 people have been killed in Pakistan because of this violence which is going on. It's a very high level of casualty which is climbed up. And it is going to further add up by the end of the year. So this may become one of the most violent years in Pakistan. So Pakistan, and see, even in hinterland of Pakistan, the TLP leader who's been shot, there is a problem around that. He's got large following. Tehreek Pakistan, which is not a militant organization, but has very large following. So he's also been shot. So Pakistan has a lot of problems to address on a strategic plane. While Pakistan has geographical relevance, it is located strategically, but it has got a critical vulnerability of limited depth. It seeks to address this by looking westwards, by adding Afghanistan as its natural sort of backyard.
Yes.
Well, that may not happen. Taliban will not allow it. So Taliban are independent-minded people. They have made sure that Russians, Americans, none of them could, before that Britishers, except for Hari Singh Nalwa during Maharaja Ranjit Singh's time, nobody could set an empire over there. So this is a very false and very strange kind of quest that Pakistan is indulging in. I think it will be prudent on their part to give it up and let Taliban run Afghanistan. They want to run and seek peace and reconciliation within Pakistan, with Balochistan and with Pashtun people.
Yeah. Sir, I have another breaking news update coming in. Let me go across to Hashmat, sir. My colleague Hashmat is en route Kandahar. He was in Kabul. He's en route Kandahar. He's on the screen right now. So I want to go to him with those pictures of the bodies of the Pakistani soldiers left behind. Because I have also received some pictures right now, Hashmat, of Pakistani soldiers, photos that were released by the Afghanistan government and Afghanistan forces. These are photos that came in of Pakistan soldiers who were killed. The proof, Pakistan is being hammered in this. I mean, look at the kind of headline, right? They begged for a ceasefire in Operation Sindoor. They begged for a ceasefire in the Afghan war, went running to Qatar and Saudi Arabia, and they've been forced to, rebut the statements coming in from Afghanistan. Afghanistan is putting out videos. Afghanistan is putting out pictures of the Pakistani soldiers. How many in all, what do we know of how many Pakistani soldiers in all have been killed since the war began? And if you can take us over these pictures. Hashmat is in Kandahar. Hashmat.
Yeah. Good evening to all. As you share some videos and pictures, in the last clashes between Afghan and Pakistan army, that we have reported dozens of Pakistani soldiers have been killed and some of them be arrested by Afghan border police. Also, today some of the bodies of the armies have been released to where I have some reported in Kandahar and also in Spinbuldak of Kandahar. Unfortunately, Pakistan did a lot against the rules, against all the rules of humanity. They tried last night again on no place, but we didn't have a report about casualty. But in Kandahar, I think one civilian will, I think,
Okay, bad line there. Bad line. Those are exclusive pictures that we've received of Pakistani soldiers who were killed in the war with Afghanistan. They left the bodies behind, and we had those videos as well. So we'll put out both the pictures, the still images of the Pakistani soldiers who were killed, and the bodies of the Pakistani soldiers. So the proof is right there. Hashmat is traveling, is on the road to Kandahar. So Republic has been live from Kabul and is now going to be live from Kandahar. So look at the pictures. That's the plight of Pakistan right now. Hammered, asked for a ceasefire, couldn't even take back. They didn't want to take back the bodies of their own soldiers. On the left of your screen are pictures, still images of the Pakistani soldiers who were eliminated in the war with Afghanistan. And these pictures are being shared by the Afghanistan government and the Afghanistan forces, also being reported by the Afghan media. And on the right, those are coffins that have been prepared. By the way, honorable send-off being given by the Afghan forces and Taliban to the Pakistani soldiers who were left behind. At 3 p.m. this afternoon, the bodies were handed over to Pakistan across the border. And these are some more pictures that came in. In fact, I have another breaking news update coming in. There is a stand of the MEA that I want to highlight right now. The Ministry of External Affairs has also responded. So let's go across to the next breaking news update and then go to Lieutenant General to get a last word. And these are pictures coming in. And those are pictures of the soldiers who are abandoned by Pakistan. Let's now get you India's official response, ladies and gentlemen. On the tensions between Pakistan and Afghanistan, India has taken a stand. And this evening, this was the official stand of the Ministry of External Affairs, saying that three things are clear. Three things are clear as of this minute. And one of them is that Pakistan is a terror sponsor and that Pakistan has been harboring terror groups. And then India went on to say that it's an old practice of Pakistan to blame its neighbors, blame India for own internal failures, and that Pakistan was infuriated with Afghanistan exercising sovereignty over its own territories, and that India remains fully committed to the sovereignty, territorial integrity, independence of Afghanistan. So we've stood with Afghanistan firmly in the first official response that came in this evening. So on the show, as we get you exclusive pictures of the bodies of the Pakistani soldiers, the pictures for the first time, these are pictures that Pakistan will not accept, admit, or even show on its own television. Let's now play out what India has said. A few minutes back, there was a news conference. This was the official response.
We are closely monitoring the situation. Three things are clear. One, that Pakistan hosts terrorist organizations and sponsors terrorist activities. Two, it is an old practice of Pakistan to blame its neighbors for its own internal failures. And three, Pakistan is infuriated with Afghanistan exercising sovereignty over its own territories. India remains fully committed to the sovereignty, territorial integrity, and independence of Afghanistan.
Yeah. If I can get your final response to it, Lieutenant General KJ Singh, of the stand that India has taken, of course, calling out Pakistan for what it's done in Afghanistan and also standing by Kabul, I think the message is clear from Delhi.
See, India has taken this. This is a stand which India has taken for many decades. We don't interfere in internal affairs of our neighbors. We have always believed in Afghans must seek a solution within themselves. The people of Afghanistan must decide what they want to do. This stand India has taken for last so many decades. So India has once again reiterated that stand. And who can even question or doubt the fact that the area where this entire thing is rolling out is the nursery of terrorists. Large number of terrorist groups which are creating problem not only in the neighboring areas, even in Turkmenistan and Xinjiang and Uzbekistan, Iran also. I'm telling you, Pakistan has a problem with another neighbor of its, Iran. They have had exchange of fire over there also. And there has been exchange of missile fire and bombing also carried out. So it's not as if Pakistan only blames India, it also blames at times Iran. So to that extent, our stand is very constant. And it is right that Pakistan is very, because see, the entire plot is falling out. You feel that Afghanistan is your backyard, your natural hinterland. But that is not happening. You think Afghanistan is your strategic depth, but it is becoming your vulnerability. It is becoming a challenge for you.
Yes.
Because see, Durand line is a very artificial line. It is really a line which is not defined, not respected by tribes over there. There are various tribes, Masouds and Afridis, and they live on both sides of this line. They don't respect this line at all.
Yeah.
And they have marriages across, they have functions across. And would you believe it? There are some criminal cases which are taken from this side, Peshawar, to that side, in courts over there.
General Singh.
Because they trust the tribal courts over there.
General Singh, I'm getting in some breaking news visuals right now of External Affairs Minister Jaishankar. I'd have to cut across to that. So I'm thanking you at this point, General Singh. These are pictures now coming in of Egyptian Foreign Minister who is meeting our External Affairs Minister, S. Jaishankar. These are pictures coming in from New Delhi as the Egyptian Foreign Minister arrived in Delhi to participate in the India-Egypt Strategic Dialogue. India-Egypt Strategic Dialogue. That's the summit. India-Egypt Strategic Dialogue that is underway in the national capital. And this meeting is an opportunity for both India and Egypt to review the progress made in implementing the India-Egypt Strategic Partnership and to exchange views on regional global issues. And this is the first such summit, first India-Egypt Strategic Dialogue, an opportunity to review progress in the implementation of India-Egypt Strategic Partnership, exchange views on regional and global issues. Interestingly, a few days back, it was in Egypt where Donald Trump held the Middle East Peace Summit. So interesting developments. That's a live bilateral meeting that's on between both Egypt and India. So on that note, we'll take a short break and get you a comprehensive report on the inaugural India-Egypt Strategic Dialogue. So three big debates coming up, ladies and gentlemen. At 8 p.m., Arnab is looking at the India Pakistan, Afghanistan, the entire debate around it, and how Pakistan has tried to blame India when it's getting hammered by the Afghans. You just saw the pictures. Big debate with Arnab at 8 p.m. and at 9 p.m. The debate around the ticket to Don Shahabuddin's son. 3 debates at 9 p.m. Stay tuned.